Hey, what's up everybody? It's me again. Yep, it's Nigel with Nigel Explorers. Got another fan going on. This one here is a Sears. And I believe the model number is 428120. And what's unique about this fan is it's actually from Sears. Now, for those of you that know fans and stuff, then I can easily tell you that Galaxy also made these fans in 3-speed. But what Sears wanted to do to offset themselves from Galaxy's models is set theirs to a 2-speed versus a 3-speed. I have yet to see a Galaxy that's only 2-speed. If that's out there, then somebody can let me know. But all the ones I've seen, all the handles are missing. It's 3-speed, which there's nothing wrong. I prefer 3-speed actually. But anyways, this one is from Sears. It's 2-speed and the fins are brown. And I do have a handle intact, as you can see. And the 2-speed is high and low. And this color is just basically tan. And with most of the Galaxy box fans, it does have that plastic casing in the back. However, a couple of weeks ago I did found an old school Galaxy fan. The guy was asking way too much for it, but it actually has a 100% metal motor in the back. It does not have that plastic casing there that you see on this one and on most Galaxies. So I was actually shocked to see it, but again, he was asking way too much for it, and particularly I'm not really into the Galaxy fans. The only one that I would really be ultimately into is the Galaxy with the blue blades and the blue knob on the top. I did find one about 3 weeks ago, believe it or not, and somebody beat me to the punch, so I got pretty bummed about it. It took me a couple weeks to get over it because I doubt I'll ever effing see it again. And as you well know, you fan collectors that are out there, those blue Galaxy fans are hard as fuck, excuse my French, to come by. So I was really pissed that I didn't get it, but I got over it. And I know on my previous videos I said I didn't have any slats broke, and I lied, but I didn't break this. The person, whoever had this before, deliberately broke that, as I was explaining in another video of mine, to put the cord through. And this is one of the fans that I was explaining as well, is there's actually a slot below here. Let me get down and see if you can see it. See that? If he had took the time and was patient, which he wasn't, there would have been no need for him to have broken that. He could have just easily twisted the cord as I did, and you loop it through that metal hole that's specifically made for the cord. So, I mean, some people just don't have patience, some people are just flat out stupid, and some people just don't care. But nonetheless, for this fan being as old as it is, it's in great condition. And it's got the Sears logo on it, brown blades, brown tag up there. And finding a fan like this from Sears is good luck. So I'm not really bitching or nitpicking about that slat. This isn't one of my absolute favorites, just for the simple fact that this thing is loud as hell. I mean, it sounds like a freight train. And I've oiled the motor down and I've done everything that I can. That's just the way this fan sounds. So here in a minute when you hear me start it up, I mean, this thing just takes off and it's just loud as hell. So, but like I said, it's an awesome collection. I'm not bitching, but I don't primarily use this, but I do run it to keep everything going, like I said in previous videos. But other than that, like I said, this is from Sears. It's got their logo on it. There's nothing wrong with this fan, so it's completely awesome in my opinion. So, anyhow, let's start it up on low. Now low is really quiet. It's that high that goes for a loop. You'll see here in a minute. And I've noticed too with this fan on low, it doesn't give out a lot of air. But then again, it was made to do that. It wasn't made to fork out a big flow of air. I mean, low means low, right? But there are fans out there that you have the damn thing on low and it's like on super high. So I have a few high velocity fans as well, and one of my box fans on low is like a high on one of my velocity fans. So it's just pretty weird and unique how some of these fans operate. Anyhow, let's go to high. Now when it's on high, it gives a lot of air out, but like I said, it's really loud. And shockingly enough, when you do put it on high, you do hear that sound of electricity going into the motor on this one. So I know on some of those Galaxy ones, you don't hear that electricity sound, but for whatever reason on this one, you do. So alright, let's do an SD. And the SD on here is cool for being a plastic blade and for being really, really old. This fan, I think, came out in the early 70s. It was when they produced this fan. So like I said, I'm not really bitching about it. I'm happy to have had it or have it in my collection, because finding a Sears fan like this in mint condition is extremely hard to find. So it's almost like finding one of those Galaxy with the blue blades on it. I forgot the model number on it, but I'm sure you guys know which one I'm talking about. So it's the same design, the same structure, the same plastic crap that I can't stand back there like most of us can. That just annoys me. But like I said, it's from Sears. It's got the logos. I got a handle. Yay! Because most of these fans do not have this handle. And trying to find a handle just being sold on eBay even or whatever, good luck. And let's put this back on low and then do spin down from low. And spin down. So yeah, the story behind this fan is I was actually walking and I was behind a store, and of all places, this fan was actually in a box. So I do have the original Sears box that actually goes with this fan as well. And that's the other thing I'm really fortunate at when I find my fans. A lot of them have the original packaging, the manuals, and the boxes. So that in itself, just having the box and the manuals and stuff like that, is vintage in itself without even the fan involved. So I mean, all of it's the complete package. So if you can get a fan and you can get the box and the manual, those are extra bonuses if you're looking to resell. But anyhow, yeah, I was walking with a friend of mine, and we were behind the store, and I saw this Sears box sitting there, and I thought it might be trash or whatever, and I decided to say, well, what the hell, I'm going to go over there and look. And lo and behold, I open the top of it, and I see this thing sitting in it. So talk about luck, right? Now, of course, it wasn't all shiny and everything that you see now. That was me doing it, doing my maintenance and my cleaning on it, but it had dirt and dust and cobwebs and shit in it. So it looked like it was sitting there for I don't know how long, but there was no rain, there was no water on it, there was no rust, it was just regular dirt. And so I picked up the whole box with the fan in it and took it home and lubed it up, cleaned it up, and this is what you see here today. And I think it's a fabulous addition to my collection of fans. So anyways, there you folks have it. And subscribe to my channel, please. Hope you liked the video. And like I said, more to come. Peace out. Take care.